Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we are going to make a bot that will be triggered by Ctrl+alt+A hotkeys when pressing it on the computer, and it will do the following function. We have one website here, and we need to extract all this information from this site. For example, here it is for a job. So here is the job title, and here is the job date and job description. And we need to extract all the jobs from here, and also we need to make paging from page 1, page 2, page 3 until page 100 if you would like. Okay, so let's run our bot here. Just click run and run with triggers. Okay, after deploying the bot, it will listen to triggers from my keyboard. So here it is listening to 4 triggers, so I can press Ctrl+alt+A, and then it is deploying right now. The output will be like this: date and title and description. To open a new window. Okay, and it is extracting the information right now from this site. Then after finishing the first page, it will press 2 here for the second page. The first page right now it is finished, so to press 2 and extract the information as well, and do it page by page. Okay, let's come to our program here and let's know what is going on just after finishing the bot. I just made it 3 pages. You can make it any number of pages. Okay, and this is the last page here. This is the new Excel sheet. Some jobs are. So this is the first job here, professional. If we look here at the first page, this is the last job, grill and tandoori chef. Grill and tandoori chef. Okay, and this is the first job here, professional CV writing. Professional CV writing. So we did our extracting information from this website, and let's come to see what we have done here. First of all, we used our triggers here, the hotkey trigger. Just we mentioned the key here, hotkey Ctrl+alt+A, and then I have divided my program into 5 steps. The first step is to open the CSV file, just dragging open browser and new window and choosing the Google Chrome and just pasting the link here, and then open a free Excel CSV file from Microsoft Excel. And also we have mentioned here that sheet contains header, read write mode, and then assign our session as a default. This is our first step. The second step here, where we find the trick, I needed to make 2 loops. The first loop here is for paging, and I assigned the number of times here to 3. You can assign it 100 times or whatever you want, depends on the number of pages you want to extract from. And then inside this loop, this main loop, I have made another loop here, and also I have assigned the number of jobs here because I found it here, those number of jobs until the last one here, it is 20. So I have assigned the 20 numbers, and I have assigned the current value to the variable n counter. And the first step to do, because I will need this n counter to go through my page after extracting the DOM, or the data object modeling from each here, for example here extracting this, copy it and paste it in a notepad file to know what is going on here and how many numbers of jobs available and what is the variable here. So if we notice here, we'll find that all the data are constant except the TD here. Okay, we'll find TD1 or TD3 and 4 and etc, and after that 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So this is for the paging here for the second group, for the paging here. Okay, so I have added here this variable 2, 3, 4. So I made it a new counter, and just I assigned it here spaging counter. I named it spaging counter. So this counter will count the paging number, how many paging. For example, the first counter to be added here, it will be 2 according to this, because it started with 2 and then 3 and then 4. And as well, I needed to convert the looping counter into counter plus 1 to start from 2, and then assign it to a string counter to add it here in my capture. Okay, this for the paging counter or the paging loop. For my loop here, to extract from each page the number 2 string, here as well I started with 2. So I made a new counter, n counter plus 1, and then assigned it to s counter. And then I have taken the capture from here, the first title job recording, and take this capture as a job title. And then what action to take to get a property, and which property we need HTML inner text here. We can use it as well, HTML inner. Okay, and after extracting, I found that there is a changing in the variable tr or table row. So I have assigned my counter here and started from the counter will start from 1, so when adding 1, so it will start from 2, 3 and 4 and etc. Okay, and then after extracting this title, I have assigned the output to a new variable here, and its name is sTitle, S for string. And then I have added this variable to a list, because each time I need to extract the title and add it to a new string. Okay, and I did the same for the as well for the job description or the job details. Also get property and also the DOM XPath. I have changed my counter, added my counter here, and then assigned the variable as details, and also added my list variable details to my string variable to the list, to the end of the list, to add it into a list. So adding the string variables or string values into the index of the list, to the end of the list. And I did the same as well here for the job date. As well, assign the HTML inner text and change the counter, and assign the variable to sdate, and then added this list add item from the list variable ldate to the list variable indeed from the string variable sdate. And after that, I have incremented my number to making the loop as well. Each time I will increase the value by 1 and assign the variable to encounter. So here increment enter encounter, and the output will be encounter as well. Okay, this is my second loop here. So my first loop, the big loop or the main loop for paging, and the second loop here for extracting from each page the information. Okay, so now we have done with step number 2, and step 3 is only to write the data from the list into the CSV file like this. Here it will be list index number 0, list index number 1, and list index number 2, and we can add any index as well. So what I did here, the list append action, and this list append action, it adds a list variable into the column index. So starting from column 0, I've specified it as 0, and select the list variable we need to add into the table. I have created a new table and called it T for table, extracted table, and then added the first list to the index number 0, and the second list as well to the index number 1, which will be the first list will be the date, and second list will be the title, and the third list also specific index to number 2, it will be as well the details. And after all of that, I have written the data from the table, extracted table here, to my CSV file, and starting from the E1. Okay, this is step number 3. Step number 4, if we did it until this point, it will add the header here, will be written 0 and 1 and 2 as the list index. So I have set the cell formula here, A1 as the date, the headers, and also B1 will be title, and as well C1 will be details. And this is the last thing to just close my opened file to make it disable to just explain it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Assalamu alaikum.